let's discuss MOF paper solution for class 9th. Part 1, physics. Let's begin with the very first question. Question number 1. A body initially at rest undergoes uniformly accelerated motion in a straight line such that the distance covered in 5th second alone is 25 meter. Which of the following most accurately estimates the acceleration acting on the body? तो बेसिकली एक ऑब्जेक्ट है या बॉडी है जो इनिशियली किस में है, रेस्ट में है. इनिशियली किस में है, रेस्ट में. इनिशियली एट रेस्ट एंड अंडरगोज यूनिफॉर्मली एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन. और किसमें ट्रैवल करती है, यूनिफॉर्मली एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन. इट सिंपली मींस एक्सेलरेशन इज कांस्टेंट सच दैट कि वो डिस्टेंस कवर करती है 5th सेकंड में. 5th सेकंड में कितना, 25 मीटर. तो लेट्स फाइंड इट आउट द वेरी फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला. दिस इज अ केस ऑफ nth सेकंड, और nth सेकंड के लिए डिस्टेंस कवर्ड इन nth सेकंड का फॉर्मूला होता है s nth इज इक्वल्स टू u प्लस a by 2 into 2n minus 1. By using this formula, we can solve this question. As per the question, initially the object is in rest. It simply means u क्या हो गया इसका, 0. तो snth is equals to a by 2 into 2n minus 1. As per the question, for which second we are talking about? 5th second. तो इसका मतलब n की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई, 5. तो sn की जगह पे हम लिख सकते हैं s 5th is equals to a by 2 into 2 times of 5 minus 1. S 5th is equals to a by 2 into 10 minus 1, that is again 9a by 2. As per the question, 5th सेकंड के अंदर वो कितना डिस्टेंस कवर कर रही है, 25 मीटर. इट सिंपली मींस हमें क्या दिया हुआ है, s 5th की वैल्यू गिवन है. s 5th की वैल्यू कितनी है, डिस्टेंस कवर्ड इन 5th सेकंड कितना है, 25 मीटर. इट सिंपली मींस दिस विल बी इक्विवेलेंट टू 25 मीटर. तो एज पर दिस 9a is equals to 50 and a is equivalent to 50 by 9 meter per second square. On further calculation, a कितना मिल जाएगा हमें, a will be equivalent to 50 by 9. a is equal to 5.55 meter per second square. अगर हम ऑप्शंस की तरफ देखें तो यहां ऑप्शंस हमें मिलते हैं. पहला ऑप्शन 2.5 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर, सेकंड ऑप्शन इज 5 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर, थर्ड ऑप्शन इज 1 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर, डी ऑप्शन इज 10 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. तो यहां पे अगर गौर से देखें तो हमें 5.5 मीटर पर सेकंड 5.55 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर ऑप्शन में नजर नहीं आ रहा है. लेकिन अब अगर क्वेश्चन में देखें तो हमें कहा गया एक्यूरेटली एस्टिमेट, तो हमें एस्टिमेशन बताना है जो सबसे नियर बाय वैल्यू है अराउंड दिस आंसर. तो करेक्ट आंसर इज बी, विच इज 5 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. Now let's discuss second question. A block of 2 kg is acted upon simultaneously by two horizontal forces, 18 Newton to the right and 10 Newton to the left. Taking into account a constant frictional force of 4 Newton opposing the motion, identify the direction and magnitude of the resultant acceleration experienced by the block adhering strictly to the Newton's law. So what we have to do in this case, a block of 2 kg जिसके ऊपर दो फोर्सेस लग रहे हैं, दो हॉरिजॉन्टल फोर्सेस लग रहे हैं. वन इज ऑफ 18 न्यूटन टुवर्ड्स राइट एंड 10 न्यूटन टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट. तो दो फोर्सेस लग रहे हैं, एक 18 न्यूटन का और एक 10 न्यूटन का. 18 न्यूटन का जो फोर्स लग रहा है वो टुवर्ड्स द राइट लग रहा है, और 10 न्यूटन का जो फोर्स लग रहा है वो टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट लग रहा है. इवन दो इसके अलावा एक कांस्टेंट फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स भी लग रहा है विच इज बेसिकली ओपोजिंग द मोशन, विच वन इज ऑफ 4 न्यूटन. लेट्स ड्रॉ दिस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ डायग्राम. ये सारे फोर्सेस को एक डायग्राम में डिपिक्ट करने की कोशिश करते हैं. Let's assume this is a body of mass 2 kg जिसके ऊपर दो फोर्सेस लग रहे हैं. As we know, this will be the towards right and this will be left. तो लेफ्ट की डायरेक्शन में एक फोर्स लग रहा है और एक राइट की डायरेक्शन में लग रहा है. राइट डायरेक्शन में जो फोर्स लग रहा है वो कितना लग रहा है, 18 न्यूटन. तो यहां पे कितना आ जाएगा, 18 न्यूटन. और लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन में जो फोर्स लग रहा है वो कितना लग रहा है, 10 न्यूटन. तो यहां पे कितना फोर्स आ जाएगा, 10 न्यूटन. इसके अलावा वो कह रहा है कि एक कांस्टेंट फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स भी लग रहा है और 4 न्यूटन विच अपोजेस द मोशन. अब यहां पे गौर करने वाली बात यह है कि अगर ये दोनों फोर्सेस एक साथ एक्ट होंगे तो उस केस में नेट फोर्स कितना आ जाएगा, 10 न्यूटन 18 न्यूटन, नेट फोर्स विल बी ऑफ वेरी गुड 8 न्यूटन। अगर 8 न्यूटन नेट फोर्स आ रहा है तो यहां पे इस केस के लिए ये बॉडी किस डायरेक्शन मूव करेगी, टुवर्ड्स द राइट और लेफ्ट, वेरी गुड टुवर्ड्स राइट। तो इट सिंपली मींस फ्रिक्शन फोर्स किस तरफ एक्ट होगा, टुवर्ड्स राइट और लेफ्ट, क्योंकि वो तो हमेशा मोशन को क्या कर रहा है, अपोज कर रहा है रिलेटिव मोशन को। तो यहां पे डेफिनेटली अगर यहां पे ऑब्जेक्ट राइट डायरेक्शन में जा रही है तो फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स किस तरफ एक्ट होगा, टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट। कितना मैग्नीट्यूड, 4 न्यूटन एज पर द क्वेश्चन। नाउ फ्रॉम न्यूटन्स सेकंड लॉ, F net force acting on a body will be equivalent to the mass of the body into acceleration of the body। तो F net फाइंड करते हैं। सबसे पहले F net कितना होगा, तो F net is equals to नेट फोर्स इज इक्वल टू सम ऑफ ऑल दी फोर्सेस। लेकिन इन सभी फोर्सेस का सम करने से पहले हमें इनकी साइन पता होनी चाहिए, इनकी डायरेक्शन के अबाउट इनका साइन पता होना चाहिए। लेकिन एज पर द साइन कन्वेंशन, एज यू नो कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम, एक्स एक्सिस इस तरफ क्या होती है, वेरी गुड पॉजिटिव, और इस तरफ क्या होती है, नेगेटिव। दैट्स व्हाई जो भी फोर्सेस इसके इस डायरेक्शन में लग रहे हैं, टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट लग रहे हैं, उन सबको हमको क्या लेना पड़ेगा, नेगेटिव, और जो भी राइट साइड में लग रहे हैं उनको क्या लेना पड़ेगा, पॉजिटिव। एंड ओनली ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस हम इन फोर्सेस को क्या लेंगे, पॉजिटिव, और इन दोनों फोर्सेस को क्या लेंगे, नेगेटिव। तो हम ऐड करते हैं। सबसे पहले 18 न्यूटन प्लस माइनस 10 न्यूटन प्लस माइनस 4 न्यूटन, एफ नेट इज इक्वल्स टू 18 न्यूटन माइनस 14 न्यूटन प्लस 4 न्यूटन। तो नेट फोर्स कितना आ गया, प्लस 4 न्यूटन। एज पर न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ, एफ नेट इज मस्ट बी इक्वल टू एम इंटू ए। न्यूटन फर्स्ट लॉ जो न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ, न्यूटन जो सेकंड लॉ है उसके अकॉर्डिंग क्या होता है, न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ, एज पर न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ, मास इंटू एफ नेट, नेट फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन अ बॉडी इज इक्वल टू मास इंटू एक्सेलरेशन। तो यहां पे एफ नेट 4 न्यूटन है, तो इसको इक्विलेंट कर सकते हैं इसके, 4 न्यूटन इज इक्वल्स टू मास ऑफ द बॉडी इज 2 kg इंटू एक्सेलरेशन। तो कैन यू टेल मी एक्सेलरेशन कितना आ जाएगा? यस वेरी गुड, जो अभी बच्चे बता रहे हैं कि आंसर इज 2 सर, 2, वेरी गुड। द आंसर विल बी 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। कैन यू टेल मी ये एक्सेलरेशन पॉजिटिव आ रहा है, नेगेटिव आ रहा है? ये तो पॉजिटिव आ रहा है, और पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन किस तरफ है, टुवर्ड्स राइट और लेफ्ट, वेरी गुड टुवर्ड्स राइट। तो ये पॉजिटिव साइन जो है वो ये बताता है कि डायरेक्शन एक्सेलरेशन की क्या है, टुवर्ड्स राइट और लेफ्ट। लेट्स फाइंड इट आउट द ऑप्शन। तो आंसर इज 2 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर, लेकिन 2 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर क्या, टुवर्ड्स राइट और लेफ्ट, क्योंकि दो ऑप्शन हमारे पास। तो करेक्ट आंसर इज ए, टुवर्ड्स राइट। नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस अनदर क्वेश्चन। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, मैच कॉलम 1 विद कॉलम सेकंड। यहां पे हमारे पास दो कॉलम्स है, कॉलम 1 एंड कॉलम सेकंड। कॉलम 1 में बहुत सारी टर्म्स गिवन है, और कॉलम सेकंड के अंदर हमें वो जो टर्म्स है उनकी मीनिंग गिवन है। तो हमें उन टर्म्स को उनकी करेक्ट मीनिंग के साथ अरेंज करना है। लेट्स फाइंड इट आउट। द वेरी फर्स्ट टर्म इज इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी। तो इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी क्या होती है? इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी होती है किसी भी मोमेंट पे जो वेलोसिटी होती है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की, उसको क्या कहते हैं? इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी। राइट नाउ लेट्स अज्यूम कि अगर कोई कार ड्राइव हो रही है और इस मोमेंट में उसकी वेलोसिटी 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर है, तो इसका मतलब इस मोमेंट में जो भी उसकी वेलोसिटी होगी, या दैट इज 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर, वो उसकी क्या है? इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी। तो यानी कि मैं जो टाइम ड्यूरेशन है, जो टाइम गैप है, वो कितना है? 0 ले रहे हैं। वेरी गुड। तो इसका मतलब यानी कि क्या हो गया? लिमिट ऑफ द एवरेज वेलोसिटी एज टाइम इंटरवल अप्रोचेस 0। तो इसका आंसर ए के साथ रिलेट कर रही है। डिस्टेंस टाइम कर्व जो है बेसिकली ग्राफिकल टूल है, जिसकी मदद से हम बहुत सारे नॉन लीनियर मोशन या मोशंस को समझ सकते हैं। तो डिस्टेंस टाइम कर्व क्या हो गया? एक ग्राफिकल टूल हो गया टू एनालाइज द नॉन लीनियर मोशन। रिलेटिव मोशन क्या होता है? इट्स अ फ्रेम डिपेंडेंट डिस्प्लेसमेंट कंपैरिजन। यस, द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज 3। वेरिएबल एक्सेलरेशन, बेसिकली एक्सेलरेशन क्या होता है? रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी। लेकिन वहीं पे अगर वेरिएबल बात हो गई, ये तो कांस्टेंट के लिए हो गई, वहीं पे रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी जो है वो भी कांस्टेंट ना हो विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम, तो उस केस में क्या हो जाएगा? वेरिएबल एक्सेलरेशन। तो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी व्हिच इज नॉट कांस्टेंट ओवर टाइम। तो करेक्ट आंसर इज एस। तो इसका मतलब पी क्यू आर एस। तो करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज 1 2 3 4। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, Which of the following scenario is the most accurate physical interpretation of Newton's first law based on an object suspended in lift accelerating downward with an acceleration 2 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर assuming g is equals to 10 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर। तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है कि इनमें से कौन सा सिनेरियो सबसे बेस्ट फिट होगा फॉर दिस केस। तो केस क्या है कि हमारे पास मान लीजिए एक लिफ्ट है, लेट्स अज्यूम दिस इज अ लिफ्ट, और इस लिफ्ट के अंदर एक ब्लॉक सस्पेंडेड है, एक ऑब्जेक्ट है, ऑब्जेक्ट सस्पेंडेड इन अ लिफ्ट एक्सेलरेटिंग डाउनवर्ड विद एक्सेलरेशन 2 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर। तो ये पूरी की पूरी जो लिफ्ट है वो एक्सेलरेट कर रही है डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में विद एक्सेलरेशन 2 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर। अज्यूम g इज इक्वल टू 10 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर। g कितना अज्यूम करना है? 10 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर। और assume the, let's assume for us, let's assume the mass of the block or mass of the object is m. Now हमें पता है अगर इसका मास m है तो इस पे वेट फोर्स भी लग रहा होगा, that will be m into g। और अगर मैंने इसे स्ट्रिंग से अटैच किया हुआ है तो डेफिनेटली स्ट्रिंग के अंदर क्या डेवलप हो रहा होगा? टेंशन T। नाउ एज पर द न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ, न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ जो है उसके अकॉर्डिंग अगर ये वो कंप्लीट सिस्टम ए एक्सेलरेशन से डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में मूव कर रहा है तो नेट फोर्स विल बी इक्वल टू m into a। और इस पूरे सिस्टम का मास कितना है? m, क्योंकि हम लिफ्ट का मास नेग्लेक्ट कर रहे हैं, लिफ्ट का मास नेग्लेक्ट कर रहे हैं मतलब वो अज्यूम नहीं कर रहे हैं, दैट्स व्हाई यहां पे कंप्लीट सिस्टम का मास कितना हो गया? स्मॉल m, दैट इज अ मास ऑफ ब्लॉक ओनली या ऑब्जेक्ट ओनली। तो हम लिख सकते हैं अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन, क्या पूरा सिस्टम नीचे डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है तो इट सिंपली मींस mg विल बी मोर देन दैट। तो हम अज्यूम करते हैं दैट mg माइनस t इज इक्वल टू m into a, m into a। Let's substitute the value of g and a। तो यहां पे कितना आ जाएगा? 10m आ जाएगा, क्योंकि g अगर मैं 10 पुट कर देता हूं दिस विल बी 10m माइनस t इज इक्वल्स टू, एक ही जगह पे 2 पुट कर देते हैं तो 2m। फ्रॉम दिस कैन वी फाइंड t? यस, वेरी गुड। 10m माइनस 2m इज इक्वल्स टू t। तो t कितना आ जाएगा? वेरी गुड, 8m। और अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं वेट फोर्स कितना है? m इंटू जी, और g की वैल्यू पुट कर दें तो कितना आ जाएगा? 10m। तो वेट फोर्स कितना हो गया? 10m। अब मुझे एक क्वेश्चन इसके बेसिस पे आंसर करते हैं। द टेंशन बिकम्स जीरो, क्या टेंशन जीरो हो गई क्या यहाँ पे? नो, टेंशन इज 8m। तो ये भैया ये स्टेटमेंट तो गलत हो गया। द टेंशन इक्वल्स द वेट, क्या टेंशन वेट के इक्वल है? वेट तो 10m है और टेंशन 8m है, तो दोनों इक्वल नहीं है, तो ये ऑप्शन भी गलत हो गया। The tension is less than the weight supporting the inertia of motion, क्या टेंशन लेस देन वेट है? बिल्कुल, टेंशन की वैल्यू वेट से क्या है? कम है। और बिल्कुल इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन को ये सपोर्ट कर रहा है, बिल्कुल सपोर्ट कर रहा है। और इसी बेसिस पे हम आंसर टिक कर सकते हैं ऑप्शन सी। ऑप्शन सी क्या हो गया हमारा? द टेंशन इज लेस देन वेट एंड सपोर्टिंग द इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। A person used force F shown in figure to move a load with constant velocity on a surface. Identify the correct surface profile। तो हमें यहां पे correct surface profile बतानी है कि अगर फोर्स और कर्व के बीच का जो ग्राफ है वो कुछ ऐसा है तो इनमें से कौन सी प्रोफाइल, कर्व की प्रोफाइल, सरफेस की प्रोफाइल बेस्ट सूटेड होगी। तो अगर यहां पे गौर से देखें तो यहां पे यहां से लेके यहां तक यानी L/2, अगर ये कंप्लीट लेंथ L है तो ये L/2 के लिए फोर्स पॉजिटिव है। यहां पे F क्या है? कांस्टेंट, और साथ में क्या है? पॉजिटिव। और सेकंड पार्ट के लिए L/2 पार्ट के लिए फोर्स क्या है? कांस्टेंट बट क्या? नेगेटिव। तो अगर यहां पे मुझे फोर्स कांस्टेंट चाहिए और पॉजिटिव चाहिए तो सरफेस प्रोफाइल भी इस पार्ट के लिए कैसी होनी चाहिए? उसका स्लोप बेसिकली पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए। तो इसके लिए जो सरफेस प्रोफाइल बनेगी वो कैसी बनेगी? ऊपर की तरफ ऐसे, क्योंकि इसका एंगल फिक्स हो गया, एंगल बदलेगा नहीं, इसलिए एफ की वैल्यू कांस्टेंट रहेगी। फिर यहां पहुंचने के बाद अगेन एफ क्या हो जाएगा? नेगेटिव। यहां पे कांस्टेंट है बट नेगेटिव, तो यहां पे सरफेस प्रोफाइल को भी क्या होना पड़ेगा? नेगेटिव, डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में। तो करेक्ट आंसर कौन सा मैच कर रहा है इस प्रोफाइल को? यस, वेरी गुड, ये ऑप्शन सी विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर। लेट्स डिस्कस क्वेश्चन नंबर 6। अ बॉडी इन मोशन कैन नॉट चेंज इट्स डायरेक्शन और स्पीड। अ बॉडी इन मोशन कैन नॉट चेंज इट्स डायरेक्शन और स्पीड अनलेस एक्टेड अपॉन बाय एन एक्सटर्नल अनबैलेंस फोर्स। बिल्कुल सही बात है कि कोई ऑब्जेक्ट अगर मोशन में है तो अपने डायरेक्शन को चेंज नहीं कर सकती, अपनी स्पीड को चेंज नहीं कर सकती जब तक उसमें कोई एक्सटर्नल अनबैलेंस फोर्स नहीं लगता। बिल्कुल सही बात है। रीजन क्या कहते हैं? बिकॉज ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन। यस, इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन की वजह से ऐसा होता है। इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन गवर्न्स ऑल स्टेट ऑफ मोशन इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द डायरेक्शन ऑफ और स्पीड। तो ये फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि उसकी डायरेक्शन क्या है, स्पीड क्या है, इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन की वजह से ये चीज पॉसिबल है। एंड ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दिस, ये करेक्ट रीजन भी है इसका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? करेक्ट ऑप्शन ए। वेरी गुड। लेट्स डिस्कस क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. Question number 7 and 8 are paragraph based. So let's read it out the paragraph first. When a moving bus comes to abrupt halt, passenger lurch forward. This phenomena is not a result of the bus pushing them. Bilkul definitely. This is a demonstration of passengers' inertia of motion. And Newton's first law states that a body in motion tends to remain in motion with the same velocity unless acted upon by an external unbalanced force. And the floor of the bus suddenly deaccelerates due to the brakes, but the upper body of the passenger, having no direct interaction with the braking system, continues to in state of motion momentarily. This is the reason seat belts are critical in vehicles, especially during the rapid deacceleration, as they provide the required unbalanced force to stop the forward motion of the passenger's body. Which of the following best explains why passenger fall फॉरवर्ड इन दी सडन स्टॉप? तो सडन स्टॉप के दौरान जैसे ही सडनली बस स्टॉप होती है तो उस वक्त फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में लर्च क्यों आता है, फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में हम क्यों गिरते हैं? तो इसके पीछे क्या आंसर हो सकता है? डेफिनेटली इफ द बस इज इन मोशन तो हमारी कंप्लीट बॉडी मोशन में होगी। जैसे ही बस स्टॉप होगी तो सबसे पहले जो रेस्ट में आएंगे वो कौन आएंगे? डेफिनेटली आर लोअर बॉडी, क्योंकि वही कॉन्टेक्ट में बस के। बट अपर बॉडी विल स्टिल बी इन मोशन, तो जिसकी वजह से हमें किस डायरेक्शन में लर्च फील होगा? इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन। हम किस तरफ गिरेंगे? फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में। तो करेक्ट आंसर विल बी ड्यू टू इनर्शिया कीपिंग द अपर बॉडी इन मोशन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. Which Newton's law is most appropriately demonstrated in the phenomena described above? इसका आंसर तो बिल्कुल पैराग्राफ में लिखा हुआ है। न्यूटन फर्स्ट लॉ स्टेट्स दैट। तो कौन स्टेट कर रहा है? ये सारा डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन कौन दिखा रहा है? न्यूटन फर्स्ट लॉ की हेल्प से देख पा रहे हैं। ड्यू टू इनर्शिया, ड्यू टू लॉ ऑफ इनर्शिया। न्यूटन फर्स्ट लॉ को लॉ ऑफ इनर्शिया भी बुलाते हैं। तो करेक्ट आंसर विल बी द फर्स्ट लॉ और ड्यू टू लॉ ऑफ इनर्शिया। Question number 9. Assertion: for a freely falling object from a certain height, velocity keeps increasing, but the gravitational acceleration remains constant throughout the fall. बिल्कुल सही बात है। अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट फ्रीली फॉलिंग कंडीशन में और सर्टन हाइट से गिर रही है तो उसकी वेलोसिटी जो है वो धीरे धीरे या बढ़ती जाएगी, डेफिनेटली बढ़ती जाएगी, बट उसका एक्सेलरेशन कौन सा? ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन, वो थ्रू आउट दी जर्नी कांस्टेंट रहने वाला है। यस, जिसको हम क्या कहते हैं? एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी। उसकी वैल्यू कितनी होती है? वेरी गुड, दैट इज 9.8। द रीजन: द कांस्टेंट ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन एक्ट्स ओनली टिल द ऑब्जेक्ट रीचेस द टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी। ये कह रहा है कि जो कांस्टेंट ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन है वो सिर्फ तब तक एक्ट होगा जब तक वो टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी को अचीव नहीं कर लेता। तो ये टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी क्या होती है? देखो, टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी उस वेलोसिटी को कहते हैं जो ऑब्टेन होती है जब कोई ऑब्जेक्ट फ्री फॉल के अंदर नीचे की तरफ गिर रही होती है। तो जब वो फ्री फॉल की तरफ नीचे की तरफ गिर रही होती है उसी वक्त उसमें ड्रैग फोर्स भी लगता है। कौन सा फोर्स लगता है? ड्रैग फोर्स। ड्रैग फोर्स फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स ड्यू टू एयर रेजिस्टेंस। तो डेफिनेटली जब वो नीचे की तरफ गिर रही होती है तो ड्रैग फोर्स ऊपर की तरफ लग रहा होता है। तो इस ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स को ड्रैग फोर्स क्या कर लेता है? बैलेंस कर लेता है। और उस मोमेंट पे नेट फोर्स कितना हो गया? जीरो। एक्सेलरेशन, नेट एक्सेलरेशन कितना हो गई? जीरो। बट स्टिल ऑब्जेक्ट तो मोशन कर रही होगी, लेकिन वो मोशन कैसा होगा? यूनिफॉर्म। आफ्टर दैट जो मोशन होगा यूनिफॉर्म, और जो वेलोसिटी वो अटेन कर लेगी दैट विल बी टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी। तो इसका मतलब यहां पे अगर इस केस को समझे तो वो क्या कह रहा है? द कांस्टेंट ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन एक्ट्स ओनली टिल द ऑब्जेक्ट रीचेस द टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी आफ्टर व्हिच इट बिकम्स जीरो। कांस्टेंट ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन जीरो नहीं होता है, वो तो कंटिन्यू पूरे मोशन में कितना लगता रहता है? जी लगता रहता है, दैट इज 9.8। हां, टर्मिनल वेलोसिटी अचीव करने के बाद नेट एक्सेलरेशन जीरो हो जाता है। कौन सा एक्सेलरेशन? नेट एक्सेलरेशन जीरो हो जाता है। तो ये स्टेटमेंट क्या हो गया? फॉल्स। वेरी गुड, दिस विल बी फॉल्स, दिस विल बी ट्रू। तो कौन सा आंसर हो जाएगा इसका? ए, बी, सी या डी? वेरी गुड, द आंसर विल बी चेन्नई, सी। द सी विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर। Question number 10. Block A is heavier than block B. They are connected by a light string over a smooth pulley and released from rest. तो ये सिचुएशन कुछ ऐसी है कि एक पुली है जिससे एक पुली A और एक पुली बी कनेक्टेड है। हैवियर कौन सा है? ब्लॉक ए इज हैवियर, तो इसको ए लिख देते, और ब्लॉक बी इज लाइटर। रिलीज फ्रॉम अ रेस्ट, इसको रेस्ट से रिलीज किया, तो व्हाट विल हैपन? हैवियर ब्लॉक ए मूव्स डाउन, यस दिस विल मूव डाउन, दिस विल मूव अप, और जैसे ऐसा होगा तो ये पूरी जो स्ट्रिंग है इसके अंदर एक टेंशन डेवलप होगा, ये टाइट हो जाएगी पूरी स्ट्रिंग, डेफिनेटली टाइट हो जाएगी स्ट्रिंग, और ये स्ट्रिंग जैसे ही टाइट होगी इसके अंदर एक टेंशन अराइज हो जाएगा, और ये पूरा का पूरा सिस्टम जो है वो मूवमेंट करना स्टार्ट कर देगा, ये पूरा सिस्टम मूवमेंट करना स्टार्ट कर देगा। और ये मूवमेंट किसकी वजह से करेगा? बिकॉज ऑफ अनबैलेंस जो वेट है, इनका जो वेट है वो डिफरेंस है, उसकी वजह से अनबैलेंस फोर्स स्टार्ट होगा एक्ट होना, क्योंकि वेट का डिफरेंस, अगर वेट सेम होता तो डेफिनेटली मूवमेंट स्टार्ट नहीं होता, वो अपनी एक ही पोजीशन पे होल्डेड होते, लेकिन वेट का डिफरेंस इसलिए मोशन स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, और इसी वजह से अनबैलेंस फोर्स एक्ट होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। तो करेक्ट सीक्वेंस क्या हो जाएगी? द हैवियर ब्लॉक ए मूव्स डाउन, द लाइटर ब्लॉक बी मूव्स अप, the very first sequence. Second, the strings get tight and both the blocks starts moving together, the second one. Next, the tension forms equal in the string on both sides, tension जो है वो पूरी strings के अंदर develop हो जाएगी, वो दोनों तरफ। और तीसरा, ये किसकी वजह से हो रहा है? Due to a difference in the weights creates an get net unbalanced force. तो correct sequence will be 1 2 4 and 3, 1 2 4 and 3. The correct answer is B.
Hello everyone, now we are going to discuss part 2 chemistry for MOF stage 1 for class 9th. Let's start with the question 1 of chemistry, that is, read the following statement carefully, select the correct ones. First, the potassium permanganate crystals are diffused in water as evidence that particles of same matter attract each other. No, it is the incorrect statement, because the particles of, if the particles of same matter attract each other, then diffusion can't seen. So this is not the evidence when same matter attracts each other. Let's take the second. Solids do not exhibit diffusion under any circumstance. It is again wrong, because as we know that particles of potassium permanganate, when it is mixed in water, the whole solution becomes purple. So this is the diffusion of solid in a liquid. Now the next third statement is, Brownian motion in colloids is due to the collision of dispersed particles with the molecules of the dispersion medium. Yes, this is the perfectly true statement, because in Brownian movement the particles of dispersion medium and dispersed phase collide with each other and randomly move. This is the correct statement. The fourth statement is, sublimation is a process that supports the particle nature of matter. Yes, this is again the true statement, because sublimation is the main state conversion part which shows all kind of matter particles. Now let's check the correct option. Option A, having second, third and fourth. We have to choose correct ones, and option A, having second, that is wrong, so it is not the correct option. B, third and fourth. Third and fourth is correct, so it is the correct option. C, first, second and fourth, and we know that first is wrong, so it is also wrong. D, first, second and third. First, second is wrong, so D option is also wrong. So the correct answer is B. Now take the next question. Which of the following correctly explains steel? As we know that steel is the alloy which is a homogeneous mixture of iron and carbon, means two elements are mixed in same proportion. Then let's choose the correct statement or correct option. A is, it contains different elements that cannot be separated. No, this is incorrect, because from an alloy we can separate both the elements by metallurgical processes. Next, its components are chemically bonded in fixed proportion. No, in a homogeneous mixtures like alloy, there is not any chemical bonding between the particles, so it becomes the incorrect statement. C. Its composition can vary and components are not chemically bonded. Yes, in an homogeneous mixture, the composition of components can vary and are not chemically bonded. So option C becomes true. Next, it contains only one type of atoms. No, an alloy has two elements means different types of atoms. So, it is also becomes the wrong answer. So, correct is option C. Let's check the next question. This is match the column. Let's see. P is milk with fats. Q is water and alcohols. R is blood cells and plasma. And S is iodine and copper sulfates, means there are some mixtures. And column B, emulsion, centrifugation, mixture, sublimation, sol, centrifugation, true solution, distillation. And the column 2 is about the type of colloid and the separation techniques. Let's check the correct matching. Milk with fats are form emulsion and can be separated by centrifugation. So, according to P, with column 2 matched with first, emulsion, centrifugation. Next, water and alcohol, both are the miscible liquids, and miscible liquids form true solutions which can be separated by distillation. So, Q is related with 4. Blood cells and plasma. As we know, blood cells and plasma form a colloid which is called sol and can be separated by centrifugation. So, R is matched with 3. Iodine and copper sulfate. In this mixture, iodine is sublimable substance and it can be separated by sublimation. So, S is resembled with second option. Next, check the answers. A option is 1432. 1432. So, option A is correct. B 4321, it is wrong. C 3142, it is also wrong. D 2143, this is also wrong. The correct answer is option A. Next, which of the following represents inorganic compounds? Let's discuss the options. A, formic acid, that is an organic acid. B, sulfuric acid, yes, this is an inorganic compound. Citric acid, yes, this is again an organic acid. D, acetic acid, this is also an organic acid. So, B option is correct and sulfuric acid is inorganic compound. Now, the next question is, which physical change best illustrates the use of latent heat? Yes, as we know that latent heat is the extra heat required when state of a matter is converted, and at this time the temperature remains constant, that is the melting point or boiling point. So, option A, water cooling from 80 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, and here temperature is changed, so it is not correct. Ice melting at 0 degrees Celsius, yes, this is melting point, so at this time latent heat is used. So B option is correct. Steam cooling from 120 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, so again here temperature is showing changes, so this is not the correct for latent heat. Iron expanding on heating, again here temperature is changing, so this option is also wrong. So answer is option B. Now take the next question. This is assertion reason type. An assertion is an unsaturated solution can become saturated by adding more solute without changing the temperature. Yes, unsaturated substance solution. While we add some solute particle, then it becomes saturated on same temperature. There is no need to change temperature. So it is the true statement. Next, reason is a solution can always dissolve more solute regardless of temperature condition. Yes, a solution can always dissolve more solute regardless of temperature condition. It is the false statement because as the solution becomes saturated means the amount of solute is equal to its solubility, that is the maximum amounts of solute which can be easily dissolved at the constant temperature. So after the saturated solution we can't dissolve any more solute without changing the temperature. So this statement is false. Let's check the option A. Both assertion and reason are the true and reason is correct explanation of assertion. No, it is wrong. Both assertion and reason are the true, but reason is not a correct explanation of assertion. It is also wrong. Assertion is true and reason are false. It is true according to our observation. Next, assertion is false and reason is true. This is again incorrect option. So correct answer is option C. Let's check the next question. This is paragraph based. Evaporation is a surface phenomenon where liquid molecules at the surface gain enough energy to become gas. It can occur at any temperature, not just at the boiling point. On the other hand, vaporization generally refers to the process of changing from a liquid to a gas and include both evaporation and boiling. Boiling happens at a fixed temperature called the boiling point and occur throughout the liquid, not just at the surface. Let's take the next question, that is Ravi spilled equal amount of water on two pieces of cloth. He spread one cloth completely flat in sunlight and left other one crumpled in the shed. After 30 minutes, what does Ravi conclude correctly? This is the phenomenon on the basis of evaporation. So let's take the best conclusion according to Ravi. First option, crumpled cloth absorb more water than flat clothes, and this is not the correct conclusion according to Ravi because here is taken sunlight and shade. So let's check the another option. Water evaporates faster in sunlight when the surface area is more. Yes, when surface area is more on flat cloth, then it evaporates more water, and B option becomes the correct. Next, check the next options. Wind speed helps in evaporation, so cloth still remains wet when in shade. In this paragraph, in this question, there is no any concept taken regarding wind, so it is not the correct conclusion from the Ravi. Next, flat cloth reflects heat and keeps the water cool. No, it is again not the correct conclusion by the Ravi, so correct answer is B. Next, imagine following graph shows melting and boiling points for four substances A, B, C and D. Here in the table for the A, B, C, D, four substances are having their melting point and boiling point. If all four substances are heated to 90 degrees Celsius, which substance will be in the liquid state? It means we have to find the substance at 90 degrees Celsius which is in its liquid state. Let's start. as we know that A has melting point minus 114 degree Celsius and the boiling point 78 degree Celsius, and the 90 degree Celsius is greater than boiling point, so the A is in its gaseous form. Now B is having melting point 0 and boiling point 163, so 90 degree Celsius it is between the 0 and 163, so it is in its liquid form. C has melting point 801 and boiling point 1413, so 90 degree Celsius is lower than melting point, and that is why C is in its solid state. Now about D, which having melting point 5 and boiling point 59 and 90 degree Celsius is greater than 59, so again it is in its gaseous state, and we have to find which substance only in liquid state at 90 degree Celsius, and that is B. So let's choose the correct option. A and D wrong, B and C, that is wrong, C A, B, D, that is also wrong, and D only B. This is correct because in this situation only B present in its liquid state. Now take the next question. That is assertion reason. Burns caused by steam are more severe than burns caused by boiling water at same temperature. Yes, this is true because steam has extra heat, that is latent heat of vaporization, and when it touch our skin it removes latent heat of vaporization, then we feel more burning. Now reason, steam undergo a phase change upon contact with skin releasing its latent heat. It is again true and it absolutely explain the assertion. So the correct option is A, that is both assertion reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of A, and the both three and the next three options are wrong. Let's take the next question. This is on sequence based, and calculate the percentage of oxygen and H2SO4, select, arrange logically in correct sequence from the following. Let's check what is the percentage of oxygen in sulfuric acid. For this we have take the first step in which we find the molar mass of H2SO4, and this is 2 into 1. The 1 is the atomic mass of hydrogen and hydrogen are in two numbers, so 2 into 1. Plus there is sulfur atom is only 1 and the atomic mass of sulfur is 32. So this is only 32. Plus there are 4 oxygen and having the atomic mass 16. So this is 4 into 16. Now the total mass of H2SO4 becomes 98 gram per mole. Now the second step in which we have to find the mass of oxygen, and it is 4 into 16, that is 64 gram. Now how can we find the percentage of oxygen? Percentage of oxygen, it is equal to the mass of oxygen divided by the mass of total mass of sulfuric acid multiply by 100, and it gives 65.31%. Let's check the steps. First step is apply the formula molar mass of element divided by molar mass of sulfuric acid into 100 equal to 32 divided by 98, and it is not taken. Total mass of hydrogen, it is not necessarily taken as an step. Mass of oxygen, yes, it is taken, but it is taken as second step. Next, 4, apply formula mass of element divided by molar mass of sulfuric acid multiply by 100, and there is 2 divided by 98, and this is not for the oxygen. Now 5, apply formula mass of element divided by molar mass of H2SO4 multiply by 100. This is 64 divided by 98 multiply by 100 and 65.31. This is taken in the third step. Now, molar mass of sulfuric acid, this is 2 into 1 plus 32 plus 4 into 16, that is 98 gram per mole, and it is taken as the first step. Now, let's check the options. Option A, 315. 3 that is the second, but here it is taken as first, so it is wrong. Now, B option is 524. This is again the wrong answer because 5 is taken as the third step. Now, C 624. 6 is, yes, this is the first step, and 2, here 2 is not taken in the steps, so it is wrong answer. Now, 6 is first step, 3 is second step, and 5 is third step. So, the correct answer is D, and the answer will D.
Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. If any student have any type of query or doubt in the answer key provided to you for Matrix Olympiad paper solutions, यानी कि अगर किसी विद्यार्थी को लगता है कि उसको जो आंसर की मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड पेपर की दी गई है या वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस में उसको डाउट लगता है कि इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर ये नहीं होना चाहिए था, कुछ और होना चाहिए था, तो इस स्थिति में आप अपनी क्वेरी को कुछ इस तरीके से हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आप मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड की वेबसाइट पर लॉगिन कीजिए। जैसे ही आप अपनी आईडी पे लॉगिन करेंगे तो लॉगिन करने के बाद जैसा आप स्क्रीन पे देख पा रहे हैं, आपको यहाँ लेफ्ट साइड में एक ऑप्शन मिलेगा, दैट इज आस्क ओलंपियाड डाउट्स। जैसे ही आप इस टैब पर क्लिक करेंगे वैसे ही यहाँ पर ऑप्शन आ जाएगा। इधर ऑप्शन में एग्जाम नेम रहेगा, लास्ट में यहाँ क्वेश्चंस लिखा है, आप क्वेश्चन पे क्लिक करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट स्क्रीन पे यहाँ पर आपको सब्जेक्ट वाइज सारे क्वेश्चंस शो हो जाएंगे विद द करेक्ट आंसर। अब मान लीजिए आपको किसी क्वेश्चन की आंसर की में या आंसर पे डाउट है, आपको क्वेरी रेज करनी है, तो आप यहाँ पर राइट साइड में आस्क का डाउट बटन है, इस पर क्लिक करेंगे। जैसे ही आप इस पर क्लिक करेंगे तो यहाँ एक और विंडो ओपन हो जाएगा। इस विंडो में आप यहाँ पर उस क्वेश्चन को भी देख सकते हैं क्लिक करके, या फिर यहाँ पर आप जो भी आपको डाउट है वो यहाँ पर टाइप कर सकते हैं, और जैसे ही आप सबमिट क्वेश्चन करेंगे ये क्वेरी हम तक पहुंच जाएगी, जिसका जवाब हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स बहुत जल्द आप तक पहुंचा देंगे, जिसको आप इसी आईडी पर लॉगिन करके देख सकते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Welcome to Matrix High School. Today we discuss about Matrix Olympiad paper solution for class 9th biology. Let's start. First question for biology. If living cells similar to those found on Earth were found on another planet where there was no oxygen, found on another planet other than Earth, then which cell organelle would most probably be absent? Ribosome, Golgi, mitochondria, and endoplasmic reticulum. This is related to oxygen, so mitochondria is correct option, because cellular respiration reaction occur in mitochondria. So correct option is option C. Next, which one of the following cellular part is correctly described? Ribosome, those on chloroplast are larger ATS, while those in the cytoplasm are smaller 70S. That is wrong. Lysosome, optimal active at pH of 8.5, wrong. Thylakoid, flattened membrane sac forming the grana of chloroplast, that is right. Centriole, site of active RNA synthesis, wrong. Option C is correct for 22. Next, match column first and second. Robert Brown for nucleus. Found nucleus. Nucleus as cell organelle. Next, or flaming for nucleus, staining of nucleus. Next, pallade for ribosome, and camellia Golgi for Golgi body, that is packaging of material. Golgi body relate to packaging of material. So, according to this match column, our right answer is 2, 4, 1 and 3. This is option A. Option A is right answer for 23. Next. How many of following structure are example of connective tissue? Connective tissue. First, cartilage, bone, tendon, ligament, cardiac muscle, connective tissue, smooth muscle, neuron and skeletal muscle. From these examples, cartilage, bone, tendon, ligament, these are the example of connective tissue, but cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, neuron and skeletal muscle, these are the not connective tissue, not example of connective tissue. Skeletal muscle is the voluntary muscle. So, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Option D is correct for this question. Next, 25th. Vascular bundle in monocote. Vascular bundle in monocote. Monocote mean rice and wheat. These are the monocote. Are considered closed because there are no vessels with perforation. Second, cambium is absent. Third, xylem is surrounded all around the phloem, and bundle sheath surround each bundle. In monocote plant, secondary growth is absent. Secondary growth mean this is diameter of stem and this is diameter of stem. These are the secondary growth in dicot plant. But in monocote plant, there are no secondary growth found because cambium is absent in vascular bundle. So, our right answer is B. Next, assertion A. Plant cell does not burst on account of endoosmosis when kept in hypotonic solution. Solution are two type, hypotonic and hypertonic solution. Next is reason. Plant cell possess large vacuole that remove excess water entering the cell and prevent it from bursting. According to assertion, plant cell does not burst on account of endoosmosis. Endoosmosis. Osmosis condition. Osmosis condition is water enter from higher concentration to lower concentration, and endoosmosis mean inside the media. So, according to this case, assertion is right, but reason, plant cell possess large vacuole that remove excess water, that is wrong. So, reason is wrong and assertion is right. So, right answer is option C. Option C, assertion A is true and reason R is false. Next question. Paragraph. Epithelial tissue is the simplest tissue which form the outer protective covering all over the animal. This is epithelial covering and line the inside of all cavities such as those the mouth and inside the mouth outside the mouth, buccal cavity. These layers are formed from epithelial tissue. Throat, stomach, intestine, windpipe and lungs, the epithelial cells are tightly packed with little or no intercellular substances. Between them, the epithelial tissue rests on a non-cellular basement membrane which is made up of network of glycoprotein and collagen fiber. Epithelium may be one cell thick, that is single layer simple epithelium, and it may be several cell thick, that is many layered compound or stratified epithelium, single layered or multi-layered. According to paragraph, identify the following simple epithelial tissue and select the correct option. Correct option for A, B, C and D. A is cuboidal. A is cuboidal, that is wrong because A is squamous, and B is cuboidal. This is right, and C is columnar, that is right, and last is ciliated columnar. Cilia present on columnar cells. Cilia present on upper tip, that is ciliated columnar. So squamous, B cuboidal in option B. Option B is correct for this question. Next, the epithelial tissue that line the stomach and intestine. This one is not present in stomach and intestine. Next one is present because this is part of epithelial and this is used in secretion and absorption. And this is columnar, not present. And this is stratified squamous, that is not present. So option B is correct for stomach and intestine. Next question is assertion A, apical meristem are present only the apex of stem. And next, apical meristem add length of the plant. Apical meristem present at the tip, apical meristem present tip of root. So only stem, that is wrong, assertion is wrong. Apical meristem add length of the plant. This is if apical meristem participate in growing upside, so plant length increase. So according to assertion reason, assertion A is wrong and reason R is correct. False and reason 2. Option D is correct for 29. Next, choose the correct sequence of step during the endocytosis in an animal cell. Endocytosis. First of all, endocytosis is a process in which a particle or food particle toward the membrane, then membrane make a folded structure and then particle enter into the inside or cytoplasm of the cell, then form a vesicle, and inside the vesicle the particle digest with enzymes. This process is called endocytosis in animal cell. According to this, vesicle formation, no. Vesicle formation after the entry of food particle. Particle attach, membrane fold inward, and vesicle form, and digestion, and then digestion. then option B is correct for this endocytosis process. These are the all solution for biology. For more update, subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Hello friends, welcome again in Matrix Olympiad exam 2025. So now we will discuss the solution of mathematics part. So coming to the question number 31. So question number 31 is the value of 1 upon 1 plus under root 2 plus 1 upon under root 2 plus under root 3 plus so on up to 1 upon under root 8 plus under root 9. So first we will do the rationalization of each term. So first we have to rationalize the first term, that is 1 upon 1 plus under root 2. So now what we do, we have to multiply the rationalization factor to numerator and denominator. So if we multiply root 2 minus 1 in numerator and denominator, so we will get 1 into root 2 minus 1 is under root 2 minus 1, and the 1 plus under root 2 into root 2 minus 1 is under root 2 square minus 1, which is equal to 1. So we will get the term is root 2 minus 1. Similarly, 1 upon under root 2 plus under root 3 is under root 3 minus under root 2. Under root 3 plus under root 4 is under root 4 minus under root 3. Similarly, the last term we will get under root 9 minus under root 8. So you can add, when you add these terms, so each term is cancelled out except two terms. One is minus 1 and another one is under root 9. So final answer we will get minus 1 plus under root 9, and minus 1 plus under root 9 is minus 1 plus 3, which is equal to 2. So correct option is option A, which is equal to 2. So option A is the correct answer. Now coming to the next question, the problem is if the polynomial p of x equal to x cube minus 2a x square plus 16 is divisible by x plus 2, what is the value of a? Here you can see all the steps are given, the problem solution is given. We just answer the correct steps of solution. So here you can see the given that this polynomial is divisible by x plus 2. So it means the remainder is 0. If remainder is 0, then we have to apply first factor theorem. So here apply the factor theorem, which state that since the polynomial is divisible by x plus 2, then p of minus 2 equal to 0. So this is our first step. Next we have to put x is equal to minus 2. So next step we will get p of minus 2, which is equal to minus 2 cube minus 2a into minus 2 square plus 16. So it is our second step. Next we have to solve this equation by putting equal to 0. So we will get 8 minus 8a equal to 0. Now finally this is our step number 3. Next we have to get the value of final answer a is equal to 1. So this is our fourth step. So correct answer is RPSQ, which is option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the question number 33, find the ratio in which the line joining the point 6, 4 and 1, minus 7 is divided by x-axis. The line is divided by x-axis. It means the coordinate of that point is x, 0. So here one coordinate is given, that is 0. So we have to apply section formula for y coordinate. So section formula for y coordinate is 0 equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Now we have to do cross multiplication here. So we will get 0 equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1, and from here we will get m1 upon m2 equal to minus of y1 upon y2. Now putting the value of y1 and y2, the value of y1 is 4. So 4 upon minus 7, and we will get 4 upon 7. So the correct option is 4:7, and option C will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question, question number 34. Question number 34 is first assertion is given and reason is given, and we have to tell which one is true and is reason is the correct explanation of assertion or not. So statement is in a triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. So here AB equal to AC, and the bisector of angle B. Now we have to draw the bisector of angle B intersect AC at D such that BD equal to BC. So here BD and BC are also equal. Then the measure of angle A, and we have to tell the value of this angle A. Now here AB equal to AC, so opposite angles are equal, so angle B is equal to angle C. Let's assume angle B is 2x, so angle C is also 2x. Now again you can see in triangle DBC, BD equal to DC, so here again opposite angle of these sides are also equal. So here the opposite angle of BC side is angle D and the opposite angle of BD side is angle C. So here angle C is 2x, so it will be also angle 2x. Now you can see this is the bisector, so this angle will be x and again this angle will be x. Now you can apply here exterior angle property, so you will get 2x, this angle is x and this is 2x, so this angle will be 3x. Now we have to calculate the value of angle A. So first we have to apply angle sum property in triangle DBC. So here you can see x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. So here we will get 5x equal to 180 and x is equal to 36 degree. Now we have to find out the value of angle A, and angle A is 180 minus 4x by the applying of angle sum property. So we will get angle A is 180 minus 4 into 36 and 180 minus 144, which will be equal to 36 degree. It means the assertion is true. So this assertion is true. The reason is given in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal, and we know we have to apply here the property of isosceles triangle. So this reason is also true. So correct option is both assertion and reason are true, and reason R is the correct explanation of assertion A. So option A will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. The next question is, if under root x plus 1 upon under root x equal to 7, then the value of x plus 1 upon x. So here under root x plus 1 upon under root x equal to 7 is given. So we have to squaring in both sides. So here under root x plus 1 upon under root x is equal to 7 given. So now we have to do squaring in both sides. So we will get under root x square is x plus 1 upon under root x square is 1 upon x plus twice of under root x into 1 upon under root x is equal to 7 square is 49. You can see here under root x and under root x are cancel out. So we will get x plus 1 upon x equal to 49 minus 2, which will be equal to 47. So the correct option is A. Now coming to the next question. The next question is true false question. So here 4 statements are given and we have to tell the correct answer. So now first statement is the set of irrational number is closed under the operation of multiplication. So this statement is false because the set of irrational number is not closed under the operation of multiplication. So this statement is false statement. The next statement is for any rational number q and irrational number r, the number q plus r is necessarily irrational. It is true statement because the sum of rational and irrational number is always irrational number. So this statement is a true statement. Now coming to the next statement, a number is classified as irrational if and only if its decimal representation is non-terminating. It is a false statement because the irrational number are defined by the decimal representation is non-terminating, non-repeating numbers are called irrational numbers. So this statement is a false statement. Now coming to the next statement, the set of irrational number is not dense between any two distinct rational number. It is also a false statement. It is dense between the two rational numbers. So this statement is false statement. So correct answer is FTFF, which is option D. So option D will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. PQR is a triangle in which, so here we have to draw first triangle PQR. Here it is given PQR is a triangle in which PQ equal to PR. Point S and T are on QR such that point S and T So let's assume this point is S and this point is T. S and T are on QR such that QS equal to, this is QS equal to ST equal to TR. Which of the following must be true? So we have to join PS and PT. Now first option is triangle PQS is congruent to triangle PTR. Let's check if this side and this side is equal, so this angle Q will be equal to angle R by the property of isosceles triangle. Next, if angle Q is equal to angle R, then by the SAS triangle PQS is congruent to triangle PRT, but it is given triangle PQS is congruent to triangle PTR, which is false, so this statement is not the correct answer. Next is triangle PST is an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangles are those triangles which have all the sides are equal and the angle of 60 degrees. So let's check triangle PST. So here triangle PST, here you can see by CPCT this side is equal to this side and this side is different, so all the three sides are not equal, so PQS is not an equilateral triangle, so this is also not an answer. Next is PS equal to PT. So here you can see if these two triangles are congruent, so by CPCT side PS equal to side PT. So the correct answer is PS equal to PT. So option C will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is paragraph based question. Paragraph is a chemist is mixing two types of acid solution. Solution A contains 30% acid and solution B contains 60% acid. The final mixture needs to have a total volume of 100 liters. Let X be the volume of solution A and Y be the volume of solution B in liters. The chemist want to final mixture to have a 45% acid concentration. So which of the following linear equation, first question of this paragraph is based on is which of the following linear equation correctly represent the total acid concentration in the final mixture. So here you can see solution A contains 30% of acid. It means 30% of acid means the solution A contains 30 upon 100, which is equal to 0.3. So it is given 0.3 of solution A. Similarly, for solution B, it is 60%. So it means 60 by 100. It means 0.6 is given for solution B. Now we have to frame a linear equation according to this statement. So linear equation is 0.3 of X, because the solution of A is given the X be the volume of the solution A. So the volume of solution A is 0.3X plus 0.6Y and the total concentration is given 45% of acid. So 45 upon 100 into 100, which is equal to 45. So the linear equation is 0.3x plus 0.6y is equal to 45. So here you can see the option A will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. Again the paragraph is same and the question is using the equation from the first question and the total volume constraint, how many liters of solution A are required. So here first equation is we have calculated 0.3x plus 0.6y is equal to 45. The second equation is x plus y is equal to 100. From the paragraph we have to calculate the second equation is x plus y, solution of A plus solution B is equal to 100 liter of volume. So x plus y equal to 100. Now we have to calculate the solution of A are required. So solution of A is x. So we have to find out the value of x. So we have to multiply this equation number 2, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So we have to multiply equation 2 by 0.6. So we will get 0.6x plus 0.6y is equal to 60. So we will get 0.6x plus 0.6y is equal to 60. Equation number 1 is 0.3x plus 0.6y is equal to 45. Now we have to use elimination method for calculating the value of x. So here we have to subtract these two equations. So this sign is plus. So again, when we subtract these two equations, so this sign will be the negative. This is negative and this is negative. 0.6x minus 0.3 is 0.3x. These two terms are cancelled out, and 60 minus 45 is 15. So we will get x equal to 15 upon 0.3, which is equal to 150 upon 3 is equal to 50. So 50 liter. So the correct answer is 50 liter, which is option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question, which is match the column question. The first statement is the point of concurrency of the angle bisector of a triangle. So the point of concurrency of the angle bisector of a triangle is known as in center. So the for P correct option is in column 2 is 3. Next statement is the point of concurrency of the perpendicular bisector of the sides of a triangle. So this is known as circumcenter. So for Q, first one is true. Next is the point of intersection of all the three medians of a triangle is called as centroid. So for R, the fourth one is true. And last is the ratio of the area of two similar triangles are equal to the ratio of the square of corresponding altitudes. The ratio of the area of two similar triangles are equal to the ratio of the square of corresponding altitudes. So for S, second one is true. So now the correct answer is 3142, which is option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question, question number 41. Question number 41 is 3 points with the coordinate 5, 3, 5, 6 and 5, -4 lie on a line parallel to which axis? So we have to draw these points in a Cartesian plane. So here first point is 5, 3. So let's assume this is 5 and this is 3. So this point is 5, 3. Next point is 5, 6. So again x coordinate is 5. So this point is this, and 6 is, so let's assume the 6 is here. Next point is 5, -4. So again x coordinate is same and -4 is downside. So it is -4. When we match all the 3 points, so we will get this line, and this line is parallel to y-axis. So correct option is option B. The line is parallel to the y-axis. Now coming to the next question. Next question is sequence based question. Here the problem is given and solution is also given. We have to tell only the correct steps of solve this question. So question is in the figure below, if AB parallel to CD, angle APQ is equal to 50 degree and angle PRD equal to 127 degree. Find X and Y. So here you can see first we have to so which one is the first step? So first step is consider the straight line QRD. Here you can see QRD is a straight line. The sum of angle on a straight line is 180 degree. So first step is this. So first we have to consider QRD is a straight line. So this angle PRD plus angle PRQ is equal to 180 degree. Now we have to calculate the value of angle PRQ by putting the value of angle PRD in this equation. So this is our second step. Next is we have to see here AB is parallel to CD. So this angle will be equal to this angle because these angles are alternate interior angle. So our third step is this. Next we have to use here we know this angle, now we have to apply the angle sum property here. So next step is our this. Use the property that the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Finally we will get the value of y. So it is our fifth step. So correct option is P T R QS, PTRQS, which is option A. So option A will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is the parking charges of a car on Pune railway station for first 3 hours is rupees 70 and rupees 20 for subsequent hours. Write down an equation for this information. So let us assume the total amount is y. So y is equal to, it is given that first 3 hours the amount is fixed and that amount is 70. Let's assume the car is parking in x hours. So for first 3 hours the amount is fixed, that is 70. So remaining hours are x minus 3 and the remaining hours cost is 20 rupees for subsequent hour. So we have to multiply by 20. So we will get total amount y is equal to 70 plus 20x minus 60. So when we solve this equation, so we will get 20x minus y plus 10 is equal to 0. So here 20x minus y plus 10 equal to 0 is option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is, assertion is given the number under root of 11 plus 2 under root 30 is an irrational number. Next reason is given the product of two irrational number is always an irrational number. So let's check first statement, assertion is true or not. So we have to solve under root of 11 plus 2 under root 30. So how we have to calculate the square root of these numbers? So we have to factorize of root 30 then and we know root 30 is root 5 into root 6. Now we have to do perfect square of this number. So 11 we have to write like this, root 6 square plus root 5 square plus 2 under root 6 into under root 5. Here you can see it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So now this number is square root of under root 6 plus under root 5 whole square. So we will get under root 6 plus under root 5 and this number is irrational number. So assertion is true. The reason is given the product of two irrational number is always an irrational number. This reason is false. So our answer is assertion A is true and reason R is false, which is option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is the point P and S are on the same side of the line segment QR. So let's draw the line segment QR. Line segment QR such that angle PQR and angle SRQ is equal to 90 degree and PQ equal to SR. So here P and S are on the same side of the line segment QR. So let's assume this point is a P and this point is S. Here it is given angle PQR is equal to 90 degree. So we have to join P and Q and this angle is 90 degree is given. Similarly, angle SRQ is given 90 degree. So we have to again join S and R and the angle SRQ is given 90 degree and PQ equal to SR. So this line is equal to this line. Now we have to select the correct answer. The options are triangle PQR is congruent to triangle SRQ by ASS. ASS is not a criteria of congruency. So this statement is false statement. This is wrong answer. So triangle PQR is congruent to triangle SQR. So we have to draw first triangle PQR. So this is triangle PQR and next is SQR. So we have to draw triangle SQR. Here you can see in triangle PQR and triangle SQR, you can see QR side is common. QR side is common and PQ is equal to given SR and angle Q is equal to angle R. So here you can see in triangle PQR, QR is equal to SQR in triangle SQR, QR side, and PQ is equal to SR and angle Q equal to angle R. So here you can see two sides and included angle of two triangles are equal. So these two triangles are congruent. Which two triangles? Triangle PQR is congruent to triangle SRQ. Which criteria? Criteria is SAS. So option D, triangle PQR is congruent to triangle SRQ by SAS. So option D will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is which of the following statement are true or false? So here statements are given. First statement is A polynomial with exactly two non-zero terms can be constructed for any positive integer degree. So it is a true statement. Next statement is the degree of the polynomial representing the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter is not defined. So the degree of the polynomial representing the ratio of the circumference of a circle. So circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. To its diameter is 2r is not defined. So here when we solve these two equations, so 2 and 2r cancel out, r and rr cancel out, we will get pi. It means the power of variable is 0. It means the degree of this polynomial is 0. Here it is given not defined, so it means it is a false statement. Next is, if degree p of x equal to n and degree q of x equal to n, where n is greater than 0, then the degree px plus qx is always n. It is a false statement. It is not always true, so it is a false statement. A polynomial of degree n must possess at least n terms. It is also a false statement. So correct option is TFFF, and which is option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. The angles of a triangle are such that one angle is the average of the other two angles, then which of the following will be the angles? So here you can see all the angles are given in the radian form. So now we have to convert it into degree form by putting the value of pi equal to 180. So these angles are pi upon 6. It means 180 upon 6 equal to 30 degrees. So this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 60 degree, and this angle is 90 degree. So here when we add these three angles, so we will get 180 degree. Similarly, when we solve these angles, so we will get pi by 3 is 60 degree, pi by 3 is again 60 degree, and pi by 2 is 90 degree, and sum of these angle is 60 plus 60 is 120, 120 plus 90 is 210 degree. Next is pi by 6, pi by 3, and pi by 4. So pi by 6 is 30 degree, pi by 3 is 60 degree, and pi by 4 is 45 degree. So it is 60 plus 30 is 90, 90 plus 45 is 135 degree. Next is pi by 2, and pi by 3. So pi by 2 is 90, pi by 2 is again 90, and pi by 3 is 60. So 90 plus 90 is 180, 180 plus 60 is 240 degree. So here you can see we have to find out the angles of a triangle, and we know the angles of a triangle, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So here you can see only these are the sum of the 180 degrees. So it means our answer is pi by 6, pi by 3, and pi by 2. It means option A will be the right answer. Next question is paragraph based question. A local school is planning to redesign its playground. The school management has asked the geometry club to help map out key features using a coordinate system. They have decided to place the main entrance of the school at the origin 0, 0. So one coordinate is given 0, 0. Now the proposed location for some new features are slide S, the located at a point 6, 8, and swing set W is given 12, 8, and the merry-go-round located at 6, 0. All coordinates are in meters. The student need to analyze the distance and position to ensure the design is optimal and safe. So this is the paragraph, and on this paragraph the question number 48 is, what is the distance between the slide S and the merry-go-round M? So we have to calculate the distance between S to M. Now we have to apply the distance formula, and the distance formula D is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here you can see we have to find out the distance between S and M. So the coordinates of S is 6, 8, and the coordinates of M is 6, 0. Now we have to apply this distance formula here. So we will get x2 is 6 and x1 is 6. So 6 minus 6 whole square plus y2 is 0 and y1 is 8. So 0 minus 8 whole square. So here you can see 6 minus 6 is 0. So 0 square is 0. Again plus 0 minus 8 is minus 8 and minus 8 square is 64. So it is square root of 64 which is equal to 8 and the distance is given in meter. So right answer is 8 meter, which is option B. So option B will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is, if a new drinking water fountain F is to be installed exactly at the midpoint of the line segment connecting the slide S and the merry-go-round, what would be its coordinates? It is given, if a new drinking water F is to be installed exactly at the midpoint of the line segment connecting the slide S and merry-go-round M. The point is given the midpoint of this line segment. So here what would be its coordinates? So we have to find out the coordinates of this point. So this is a midpoint, so we have to apply here midpoint formula, and the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. Here the x1 is 6 and x2 is 6, so 6 plus 6 upon 2 comma y1 is 8 and y2 is 0, so 8 plus 0 upon 2. Here you can see 12 upon 2 is 6, so x coordinate is 6, 8 upon 2 is 4, so y coordinate is 4. So the midpoint of this is 6 comma 4, which is option A. So option A will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is match the column based. So first statement is given, if x equal to 2 plus under root 3, the value of x minus 1 upon x. So first we have to get the value of 1 upon x. So it is 1 upon 2 plus under root 3. Now we have to do rationalization here. So we have to multiply in numerator root 3 minus 2 and denominator again root 3 minus 2. So we will get root 3 minus 2 upon it is root 3 square is 3 and 2 square is 4. So it is 3 minus 4. So we will get minus of root 3 plus 2. So it is minus of root 3 plus 2. Now we have to calculate the value of x minus 1 upon x. So x is 2 plus under root 3 and minus 1 upon x. So minus, it is minus of root 3 plus 2. We have to solve this equation, this term. So we will get 2 plus under root 3 plus under root 3 minus 2. So this 2 and this 2 is cancelled out. So we will get root 3 plus root 3, which is equal to 2 under root 3. So the value of x minus 1 upon x is 2 under root 3, which is in column 2, option 3. Now the next question is the integer value of the denominator after rationalizing 1 upon under root 7 minus 1 upon under root 3. So it is 1 upon under root 7 minus 1 upon under root 3. Now we have to multiply the rationalizing factor of root 7 minus root 3 in numerator and denominator. So we will get root 7 plus root 3 upon root 7 plus root 3. When we do multiplication of these two terms, so we will get under root 7 plus under root 3 upon root 7 square is 7 and root 3 square is 3. So we will get root 7 plus root 3 upon 4. So the denominator is 4. So the correct option is 4th. So for Q, 4th one is true. Next is the value of A. If 6 upon 3 under root 2 minus 2 under root 3 is equal to 3 under root 2 plus a under root 3. Now we have to do again rationalization here. So we have to multiply this term by 3 under root 2 plus 2 under root 3 upon 3 under root 2 plus 2 under root 3. So we will get, here we have to multiply 6 by this term. So 6 3s are 18 under root 2 plus 6 2s are 12 under root 3 upon, here a minus b and a plus b. So 3 under root 2 square is 9 into 2 minus 2 under root 3 square is 4 into 3. So we will get, here you can see 6 is common. So 6 into 3 under root 2 plus 2 under root 3 upon 9 to the 18, 18 minus 12 is 6, so this 6 and 6 are cancel out, so we will get 3 under root 2 plus 2 under root 3. Now we have to compare these two terms, so we will get the value of a is 2, so the value of a is 2, which is in first one, so for R first one is true. Now next is the simplified value of square root of 10 minus under root of 84. So we have to find out the value of 10 minus under root 84. So here we have to simplify this 84. Now we have to do factorization here. So the factor of 84 is 2 divided by 84 is, we will get 42. Again it is 21. It is 7. 7 ones 7. So we have to write under root 84 is, here you can see it is pair form. So it is 2 square root of 21. Now we have to do square root of this number. So we will get 10 minus 2 under root 7 into under root 3. Now we have to do perfect factorization here. So here 10 is given, so I have to write 10 is under root 7 square plus under root 3 square minus 2 under root 7 into under root 3. So here you can see it is a identity, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So it is under root 7 minus under root 3 square. So square root of this number is under root 7 minus under root 3, which is in second. So for R, for S, the second one is true. So correct answer is for P, third one is true. For Q, fourth one is true. Fourth one is true. For R, first one is true. And for S, second one is true. So it means 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2, which is option B. So option B will be the right answer. That's all the solution of mathematics part. Thank you all. If you want to more updates or more queries, so you can subscribe our Matrix YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. If any student have any type of query or doubt in the answer key provided to you for Matrix Olympiad paper solutions, यानी कि अगर किसी विद्यार्थी को लगता है कि उसको जो आंसर की मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड पेपर की दी गई है या वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस में उसको डाउट लगता है कि इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर ये नहीं होना चाहिए था, कुछ और होना चाहिए था, तो इस स्थिति में आप अपनी क्वेरी को कुछ इस तरीके से हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आप मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड की वेबसाइट पर लॉगिन कीजिए। जैसे ही आप अपनी आईडी पे लॉगिन करेंगे तो लॉगिन करने के बाद जैसा आप स्क्रीन पे देख पा रहे हैं, आपको यहाँ लेफ्ट साइड में एक ऑप्शन मिलेगा, दैट इज आस्क ओलंपियाड डाउट्स। जैसे ही आप इस टैब पर क्लिक करेंगे वैसे ही यहाँ पर ऑप्शन आ जाएगा। इधर ऑप्शन में एग्जाम नेम रहेगा, लास्ट में यहाँ क्वेश्चंस लिखा है, आप क्वेश्चन पे क्लिक करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट स्क्रीन पे यहाँ पर आपको सब्जेक्ट वाइज सारे क्वेश्चंस शो हो जाएंगे विद द करेक्ट आंसर। अब मान लीजिए आपको किसी क्वेश्चन की आंसर की में या आंसर पे डाउट है, आपको क्वेरी रेज करनी है, तो आप यहाँ पर राइट साइड में आस्क का डाउट बटन है, इस पर क्लिक करेंगे। जैसे ही आप इस पर क्लिक करेंगे तो यहाँ एक और विंडो ओपन हो जाएगा। इस विंडो में आप यहाँ पर उस क्वेश्चन को भी देख सकते हैं क्लिक करके, या फिर यहाँ पर आप जो भी आपको डाउट है वो यहाँ पर टाइप कर सकते हैं और जैसे ही आप सबमिट क्वेश्चन करेंगे ये क्वेरी हम तक पहुंच जाएगी, जिसका जवाब हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स बहुत जल्द आप तक पहुंचा देंगे, जिसको आप इसी आईडी पर लॉगिन करके देख सकते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Hello student, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. We are here to discuss the solution of Matrix Olympiad paper of class 9th reasoning conducted on 5 October 2025. Hope you performed very well. So let's get started. So here question number 51. In the following question, select the missing number from the given series. So series is 142, 150, 123, 187, 62, and after 62 next number is missing. So first find the missing number. So first find the pattern of the series. So 142 to 150 it means plus 8, 150 to 123 it means minus 27, 123 to 187 it means plus 64, 187 to 62 it means minus 125. So 8 it means 2 cube, 27 it means 3 cube, 64 it means 4 cube, 125 it means 5 cube. So pattern is minus 2 plus 2 cube minus 3 cube plus 4 cube minus 5 cube. It next is plus 6 cube. Plus 6 cube, it means plus 216. Now adding 1216 in 62. So now number is 278. So missing number is 278. So next number of the given number series is 278. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 52. Which of the following number will replace the question mark in the given series? So series is 324, 722, 1200. After 1200 next number is missing. After missing next is 2420. So first find the pattern of the given series. So first find the differences between term. So if we added 398 in 324, then we get 722. Similarly, if we added 478 to 722, then we get 1200. So pattern is adding 80 in 398, then we get 478. Now adding 80 in 478, then we get 558. So 558 is added in 1200, then we get 1758. 1758 is not even in the option. So change the pattern. So if we adding 86 in 478, then we get the number 564. So if we added 564 to 1200, then we get 1764. So yes, 1764 is in option, but still we verified it. So again adding 92, because 80, 86 and then 92. 564 plus 92, it means 656. So if we added 656 to 1764, then we get the number 2420. So here missing number is 1764. So 1764 is the missing number of given number series. So it means option A is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 53. Aditi departs from her house and walks 38 meter towards west and then turns right and walks 19 meter. Now she turns right and walks 25 meters. She then takes a left turn again and walks 38 meters. She takes a final left turn and walks 25 meter to stop at point X. How far is she from a pole which is 57 meter north of her house? Before starting this question, we should note that there are 4 types of main direction. This is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west. And there are 4 types of cardinal direction. This is northeast, this is southeast, this is southwest, and this is northwest. Now in this question, let's suppose A is the house of Aditi. Now Aditi goes 38 meter towards west. After 38 meters, she take a right turn. She take a right turn and goes 19 meter. After 19 meters, she takes another right turn and goes 25 meter. After 25 meters, she take a left turn. She takes a left turn and goes 38 meter. Finally, she takes a left turn and goes 25 meter to reach point X. Now how far is she from a pole which is 57 meter north of her house? This is the house of Aditi and this is the north direction of house, and a pole is situated at 57 meter north from her house. this is a pole. Now find the distance between x and pole. Find the distance between x and pole. X and the pole are on the same straight line. So find the distance between x and the pole is equals to 25 is equals to 38 is equals to 38 meter. So distance between x and the pole is 38 meters. So here option A is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 54. Q is to the east of S. Q, let's suppose here is Q and Q is east of S. Here is S. This is the east direction of S and here is Q. And E is to the south of S. This is the south direction of S. Now here is E. Now next information is P is to the northeast of Q. This is the north direction of Q and this is the east direction of Q. So now here is P, because P is to the northeast of Q and P is to the north of T. So let's suppose here is T and this is the north direction of T. So here is P. Here is P. P is to the north of T. If T is to the southeast of Q, this is the east of Q and this is the south of Q and this is the southeast of Q. So T is to the southeast of Q. What is the position of S with respect to T? So this is the west of T and this is the north of T, and position of P is in northwest from T. So position of S is northwest from T. So here option D is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 55. B, C, D, F and H have different marks. Only one person has scored between C and D. Only one person has scored between H and D. F has scored less than C and D. How many people have scored less than B? Let's suppose here is B and here is D and one person has scored between C and D. Now only one person has scored between H and D. One person, this person has scored between H and D. So here is H. Now F has scored less than C and D. F has scored less than C and D. So here is F. So here is F. So this place for B. So here is B. Now how many people have scored less than B? So 1, 2 and 3. 3 people has scored less than B. So here option B is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 56. In a row of people, Raghav is standing at the 14th position from the extreme left and Naresh is at the 16th position from the extreme right, and if they interchange their respective position, Raghav now becomes 23rd from the extreme left, and what is the position of Naresh from the extreme right and after the interchange? So in this question, let's suppose this is a row and this is the left end of the row and this is the right end of the row. So now position of Raghav from the extreme left hand is 14 and position of Naresh from the extreme right end is 16. If they interchange their position, so here is Naresh and here is Raghav. Now Naresh's position from the left is 14 and Raghav position from the right is equals to 16. Now question is Raghav becomes 23rd from the extreme left hand. Position of Raghav from the left hand is equals to 23rd. Now what is the position of Naresh from the extreme right hand after the interchange? So first find the total number of persons. So formula is left position plus right position of the same person minus 1. So left position of Raghav is 23rd plus right position of Raghav is 16 minus 1. 23 plus 16 it means 39 minus 1 it means 38. So there are total 38 person in this row. Now find the position of Naresh from the right end. So formula is total minus position of Naresh from the left plus 1. So total is equals to 38 minus position of Naresh from the left is 14 plus 1. 38 minus 14 it means 24 plus 1 it means 25th. So position of Naresh from the right is 25th. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 57. By interchanging the given two sign, divide and multiply, which of the following equation will be correct? So in this type of questions, options are taking one by one and then check which one will follow correctly. So first taking option A. So according to option A, 11 divided by it means multiply by 12, multiply it means divided by 6 plus 8 minus 10 is equals to 25. First divide the numbers. So 11 into 12 divided by 6 it means 2 plus 8 minus 10 is equals to 25. Now multiply the numbers. So 11 multiplied by 2 it means 22 plus 8 minus 10 is equals to 25. 22 plus 8 30, 30 minus 10 it means 20. 20 never equals to 25. So here option A is a incorrect option. Now taking option B. According to option B, 23 minus 20 plus 35 divide it means multiply 2, multiply it means divided by 10 is equals to 10. Now using BODMAS rule, so first divide the numbers. So 23 minus 20 plus 35 multiply 2 divided by 10 it means 2 divided by 10 it means 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is equals to 10. 23 minus 20 plus 5 35 multiply by 1 upon 5 it means 7. 7 is equals to 10. 23 minus 20 it means 3 plus 7 is equals to 10. 3 plus 7 it means 10. 10 always equals to 10. So here option B is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 58. In this question, two statements are followed by 4 conclusions given as option. Decide which conclusion options is definitely true based on the given statement. So statement is P is greater than equals to Q, Q is greater than equals to R, R is greater than equals to S, S less than to T, and second statement is J less than equals to K, K less than equals to R. Now option A means conclusion first, J is greater than 2T, J is greater than 2T. Now check, J is less than equals to K, K less than equals to R, R less than greater than equals to S, S less than equals to 2. So here T is not greater than 2T. So option A is a incorrect option. Now taking option B, P is greater than equals to J. According to option B, P is greater than equals to J. So P is greater than equals to Q, Q is greater than equals to R, R is greater than equals to K, and K is greater than equals to J. So P is greater than equals to J is definitely true. So here option B is a correct option, because P is greater than equals to J is a definitely true conclusion. So here option B is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 59. A question is given followed by two statements, label 1 and 2. Decide which of the sufficient necessary to answer the question and select the correct answer. Statement is, question is, who is the shortest among Samita, Tanya and Rekha? Find the shortest person among Tanya, Rekha and Samita. So we have two statements for this question. So first taking both statements separately. So according to statements first only. So according to statement first, Samita is taller than Rekha. Samita is taller than to Rekha. Now Rekha is shorter than Tanya. It means Tanya is taller than to Rekha. According to given information, there is two cases. Case number first, Samita is taller than to Tanya and also taller than to Rekha. And case number second is Tanya is taller than to Samita and also taller than to Rekha. So according to both cases, Rekha is the shortest person among them. So here shortest person among Samita, Tanya and Rekha is Rekha. So here option A, statement first alone is sufficient to answer the question. So here option A is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 60. Each of D, E, F, K, L, M and N has an exam on a different day of a week, starting from Monday and ending on Sunday of the same week. Starting day of the week is Monday. After Monday next is Tuesday. After Tuesday next is Wednesday. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and after Saturday next is Sunday. So information is N has exam on Thursday. N has exam on Thursday. L has an exam on Tuesday. L has exam on Tuesday. Only 4 people have exam between F and L. 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is F. These 4 people have exam between F and L. Now next is M has exam on just after L. M has an exam on just after L. It means M has exam on Wednesday. D has an exam on the day immediately before E. Day immediately before E. So here is E and immediately before E, here is D. Now question is, how many people have exams between E and M? E and M, 1, 2. These 2 people have exam between E and M. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. So we have completed the paper solution. We hope you have understood it very well. If you have any query or doubt regarding the paper solution, please log in the Matrix Olympiad website and click Ask the Doubt option and write your doubt there. And all kind of new information will be shared on this YouTube channel. So subscribe this channel for more updates, and you can also get the new updates on our WhatsApp channel. So join the Matrix WhatsApp channel for new updates regarding the Olympiad and other information. To join, click on the links provided in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great time.